stream with you. Can't wait to catch up with all of you. Let me get my settings all set here. I think we're good to go. As you come in, make sure you say hi, and I'll give it about 2 or 3 minutes. Say hi to everybody, and then I'll do the free general reading for all signs. I mean, this is a Libra channel mostly, but we will definitely be able to read for all signs. All right. 4 of Swords, which is better than what came out to begin with. 3 of Swords came out earlier in the pre-shuffle. So you've got the 4 of Swords. You're making peace with something that didn't work well. Hey, Rob. Hi, Fiera for Ever 300. How are you guys? Are you up late or not ready for bed yet, Rob? I don't know what time it is there. Down under. It's late. Okay. All right. Are you going to work soon? Or are you going to be able to get some sleep? Venetia, hello, honey. 3 a.m. there? Dang. It's late. Oh, 2. All right. Well, an hour's difference at that time of night doesn't really make a difference. Good morning, Miss Vicky. How are you? You just finished work. Okay, good. Need a little down unwinding, huh? New York City. I'm from Central New York. So you put the C in front of the NY instead of after. I'm from up in the Syracuse area. Oh, I hope this isn't how this is going to go today. Area. See, now I'm hearing a name. Aria. All right, we got 10 people in here. I'm going to give it just another minute or so for more people to pop in, and then I'll go ahead and do your free general reading. We're going to hold questions and comments until after the reading's done, and then we can chat for a few minutes and start the questions, answering your questions at that point, okay? If somebody is new, what? Nope, that's Central New York, or unless you are in upstate New York. But upstate is not Poughkeepsie. And upstate is actually Watertown. That's upstate New York. You city folks. Did I just call you city folk? That's funny. If anyone's new here and you're wondering about the questions that I'll get answered for you, the information is in the description box on how it works. All right. Hopefully Allie or somebody else. Allie's good at sharing that information as we go along. Hopefully she can make it here today. She's one of our most active commenters here in the live streams. So, all right. I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on your reading. As I said in the pre-shuffle before I got on here, the 3 of Swords showed up. And then just as I started the live stream, the 4 of Swords showed up. So you are definitely moving past making peace with something that was a disappointment. It could have been a heartbreak. I'm getting it was a big letdown, but let's see where this message goes, okay? All right, yeah, so you were carrying a lot of weight here. You're not quite done. You're still not quite finished with putting this behind you. Definitely putting it behind you. I'm hearing it's the last push. You know this is going to be over soon, whatever it is. Since this is a general reading, it could be anything, but I'm feeling like there was a financial situation that was going on and or a romantic breakup, okay? And it doesn't have to be romantic either, Spirit just said a relationship breakup. So the ending of a friendship, an argument with a family member where you probably won't want to talk to each other for quite a long time. All right, let's go ahead and see what's in the challenge position here. What's crossing this energy? Look, that's exactly what it is. I'm not kidding you. Look at that. 3 of Swords just came out. So this is what this is about, okay? And you're still disappointed here. Hey, Miss Toby. Definitely disappointed. And it's kind of like somebody rained on your parade, didn't, follow through, didn't come through. you carried a lot of the burden here. You're still carrying a lot of it. All right, so now we know. Let's go ahead and see what's on your mind. What are you thinking here about this particular situation? Now, this does feel like it's something that's maybe happened in the past, but you dealt with it in the past, and now it's kind of like, oh, really? Is this happening again? And that's why it feels more like a disappointment rather than a heartbreak, because it's like it's already happened once. So it's not as harsh as it was the first time. See, I'm getting a lot of you are like, wow, I wasted a lot of time here. Or, you know, you have regrets over what's happened, but it's like, what can you do? You know, you have to let it go. And I do see you letting it go. You're letting it go. You're moving on. You're like, ugh. It's disappointing. That's the word I keep hearing for you guys, is disappointing. All right, let's go ahead and see what the foundation of this situation is. What's the overall desire here? Oh, 32 years. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and see. Yeah. And I'm going to be putting both of these cards back in here, but look, 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Something that made you very, very happy. You're no longer in it. You're not in that game anymore. Which it did make you happy for a long time, I'm hearing. But something changed at some point, and there was a disappointment. Sorry. I got a neighbor who just likes to show up at my house. Even I put signs out today saying that I'm working. We'll see if she interrupts again. All right, let's get this. Let's see what we have here. 4 of Wands. See, it was something that was supposed to be celebratory. That's where you're wanting to go too. I'm hearing new goals. This card will not let go of me. It will not let go. So they're going together. Yeah, look at that. You've got the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. And this is at the foundation of this reading. So this is what's going on here. Conflicts, challenges, words, things that didn't go right. You've got new goals here, though. You're focusing on your happiness, where you want to change this energy up and let it go. I'm hearing there were too many people involved in a particular situation here. I'm getting a friend group, and somehow everything was beautiful for years and years. And all of a sudden, something happened and one person started gossiping about the other person. I don't think that ever happened in this friends group community. I'm seeing like a church, a book club, a girls group, you know, just really tight-knit people who had been together for a long time, and one little thing changed. And that caused all this like chaos and drama. And then, you know, you though are focusing on this. So this is what you're trying to overcome here. The disappointment, the loss, the regrets, you know, wow, did it really have to come to this? All right, let's go ahead and see what the immediate future has for sure. Good. New goals are always good. Plan new things. Focus your attention on what you want, not what you've lost. Can't get back what's gone. Okay? It's never going to be exactly the same. 10 of Swords, immediate future. This is the end. This is the turning point, tipping point. The day of reckoning is here. Okay? A new day is dawning. And in this one, you're ready to ride. You're ready to rise up and go forward. Okay? And if this person needs to go, you don't care about that. You're just going to get yourself up and go. Maybe in the opposite direction. Who knows? You're definitely, you're not chasing after anybody. Because you know they'll get their own revenge. You know, they will get their own karma. You don't have to seek revenge. All right. Kind of a challenging reading. I asked Spirit for the best reading for the general collective. I was hoping for a happier one. All right, let's see what we've got. Knight of Wands, somebody rushed in the past energy. This is what occurred in the past. There was a situation here that was kind of complicated, and this is where I feel like somebody stepped in where they shouldn't have. And this is probably where the gossip started, or the backstabbing, or the turn of energy away from love into distrust. Yeah, somebody dared to tread where they should not have gone. They put their nose in where it didn't belong. Not good. Not good. So it could also be somebody let their passion overrule their good judgment, I just heard. Hi, Shan. How are you? All right, let's go ahead and see how you view yourself handling this situation. Page of Pentacles, you're ready to go in a different direction. You literally may toss a coin and say, where do I want to go from here? You know, maybe you've got options, different choices, and you're ready to go and look at things from a whole different perspective, like a newbie, like starting fresh, starting over, not bringing, notice, there is no baggage here. Well, nope, there is no baggage here. There's a little coin purse where the cat is, but there's no baggage. You're letting it go. You're releasing it. You're saying, doesn't affect me right now. My here and now is all I need to focus on. And that's a good attitude right there. That will actually speed up healing and moving past, you know, the heartbreak, the regrets, the loss. Focusing on the new thing, the new goals. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have in your environment. King of Wands. I'm getting travel first and foremost. Somebody here may be taking a trip, doing something different, going to places unknown, a vacation. I'm also hearing somebody, one of you, at least one of you, is going to take a job in a foreign country. I am getting teaching, doctors. There's something else, but I can't quite put my finger on what's teachers, doctors. It's not coming through, but there's another field there. It's weird. I keep hearing the word crochet. Crochet. And that doesn't make sense for a job. If you know anything about that, let me know, okay? It's almost coming across as if crochet is a place or a company name. That's a little different. And it may be pronounced differently, okay, than how I'm saying it. But that's how I'm seeing it right now, the word. All right. So travel, taking, you know, somebody leading you. Somebody's inviting you to go somewhere. Fiery, passionate energy, but calm, okay? This is like a sense of peace and calm like you have not experienced in a while. And I think you've just been in turbulence here. Too much turbulence. This is going to feel good. Both of these energy, you and whatever your environment is offering up for you. So if you're traveling or being led or guided, mentored, I'm even hearing, that may be the name of a person who may mentor somebody here. Let me know. Let us know in the comments if that does happen. Come back and let us know. So bookmark this live stream. All right, let's go ahead. Always look for the color shirt that I'm wearing during the live stream. That's going to be the way to find it again if you're looking for it. All right, and pay attention to what's in the background because I do change it up. All right. What you do not know is something magical is about to happen in your near future. All right. Something is being brought together, worked out for your highest good in the near future, not the distant future. And it's you creating this. This is you creating this. But because you're putting the energy in there, other people have resources available to you. Somebody's on high alert. I just heard high alert, like really focused in, paying attention to you. They've got your name. They've got your number. They want to work with you. They want to benefit you. They want to do something good for you. So that's something you won't see coming, okay? And you may not, I'm hearing some of you may not ever know that somebody was working behind the scenes to help you in some way. Because you're doing this for yourself, so you may just assume it was all, just you. But there is somebody, whether it's spirit or a live person, there is somebody that's got their eye on you, wanting to help you. Hello, Miss Murphy. Don't I know that? Hi, Sharon. All right, let's see what the outcome, most likely outcome is to this message. Ah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, there are two other cards here. Coming in out of the cold, breaking free, finding sanctuary, and your peace of mind. There is something really big coming your way here from this situation. I mean, literally very, very big. You're breaking free from this. Again, I'm getting somebody is coming to do something good for you, help you out. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's go ahead. And actually, that was the end of the reading there. Look what just is going to show up. Told you, you do not have to go after this person that's caused this heartache, disappointment, whatever's going on in the past. Karma will be dealt, okay? You don't have to worry about that. Justice comes in. You're going to feel a little bit off kilter here in the end, because this is going to be a big surprise. You're moving along. You're doing everything that you want to do. You're creating what you want to create here. But somebody's doing something behind the scenes that's going to really surprise you, and it may level the playing field for you, which you never would have expected. Like paving the road in front of you so that it's nice and smooth and easy traveling. Yeah, you're moving. Look at this. So literally, some of you could be moving, but I'm getting you're moving forward. You're not leaving anything disappointing behind. Well, don't put it that way. You're leaving the disappointments behind, okay? But you're keeping the good memories. That's what was trying to come out here. All right, justice, level, balanced, harmonious. All right, let's go ahead and see what your 3 yes or no answer. No, let's start with your angel number. Let's see what the angel oracle number is. Hi, Susan, Suzanne. Let's see what the angel oracle number is. Hey, Becca. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Well, you got 3 6s the other day. Today, you've increased that to 4 6s. And this says there are great blessings coming for you. All right. This is about you taking care of yourself, self-love. You're feeling good. You're healthy. You're thinking right. You're not holding on to grudges. You're focusing on the here and the now and what you want from the future. You've got good boundaries for yourself, not for other people. Not about pushing people away or anything like that. You've got boundaries that you won't cross. You've got things that you are going to stick to because they matter to you. You're focusing on your needs, okay? Good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. It says, go ahead, nurture yourself, your needs and desires, and have your boundaries. Let go of those things that have been weighing you down so you can make space for something meaningful to expand your spirit in all areas of your life. Beautiful. That big love, opportunity, job, whatever it is you're seeking, it's got to fit in your life somewhere. And if you're focused in the past, you're not going to see it today. All right, so keep your focus on the positive energy here. Let's get you a clarifying life situation, oracle message. Did you guys catch this morning's reading yet? The Saturday morning weekly. I did the weekly. I know a few of you did. Steady progress. You're on the right track. All right. So it says here, patience is going to be your ally. Celebrate each step forward, no matter how big or small. You are on the right track. So keep going in that direction. Just keep moving forward. Beautiful message there. Beautiful message. All right, let's get you your 3 yes or no answers. All right, now if you're new and you don't know, these cards have yes, no on them. They also have an oracle message. I will tell you the oracle messages are almost always positive. You can take any portion of this as you want, okay? You can take just the yes, no. You can take just the oracle message, or you can take all of it or none of it. Free will and all. All right, let's get answer number 1. I'm going to give you just a second to form your questions. All right, there it is. Are you ready? All right, it is a no answer. All right, but it says here, you will wake up from the call of great deeds. Big victories are not far away. They will come to you naturally because you possess the polished qualities of a leader. That was the King of Wands card there. Your confidence in the future strengthens. And I just heard that in 2 different ways. Your confidence will strengthen in the future, but also your confidence in your future will strengthen. So you can take that any way that made sense for you. All right. Please check the description box for information, okay, about answering questions. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. All right, answer number 2. Is it going to be yes or no? And what's the oracle message? It is a yes answer. And it says, this is a bright period in your life that will be filled with warmth and joy. And I heard this will be. Still, the choice between duty and emotions is going to alter your plans by warping your view of the situation. This is the right moment for realizing your true self and overcoming all of your own personal shortcomings. Achieve inner harmony, okay? Achieve inner harmony. Most Libras are good for that. All right. I think we all reach that point at some stage in our life. Well, no. Most of us will reach that stage in our life, but not all of us. Let's see what answer number 3 is. Yes or no? It is also a yes answer. And it says, this is a time for enjoying achievements, rewards, and prosperity. The situation develops calmly. I know I mentioned that. And allows you to appreciate your happiness. It will gently transform the situation so that you are given an ideal frame of mind, which is a necessity for any truth. If you're in the right mindset, you can hear the truth. You can move forward. You can set new goals and achieve those manifestations, those intentions, those desires. All right. Let us roll the letter dice. And if you're new here, I roll letter dice. Whatever comes out, comes out. It might be something I hear, see, names, places, objects, whatever. If it resonates with you, it's for you. If it doesn't make sense, it's okay. Just leave it. All right, so I'm getting Ingrid, Indiana, Billy, Butler, Beverly, Brown. That might be somebody's actual name, Beverly Brown, but it could be two different names. Javon, Jonathan, Ronald. I'm hearing Ubu, ugly but useful. Somebody got some. Ian, Leon. It looks like Lion. No, that's Lionel. Lionel. I'm sorry. Was leaving off the EL. All right, Wendy. Wynn. W-Y-N-N. All right, we have BB. Baghdad. Gabrielle. Grady. Agrabah. What? Something going on over there? Paco. Capone. Ophelia. Don. Dodge. D-O-D-G-E. Okay. Diane. Abigail. Oh, that one took a while to settle. That one took a while. All right, I'm hearing Arizona, Zuma, Tennessee, TJ, Kentucky, Clark, Clifford again. That just came out the other day. Murphy, Sally, Sage, Susan, Gusman, Glissay. That sounds like a musical term. Autumn, like a girl's name possibly. Yolanda, Daly, Daisy, Ellen, Selima. I know I said that wrong. Selima, maybe. S-E-L-E-M-A-N. Selima. Lefevre. Cage. Okay, Kaylee. Amy. May. Cuthbert. So Bert is coming through again. Steve. Stella. Taggart, Fogarty, Patrick, Pastor, McDermott, Utah, Boston, Kamala. I'm actually seeing a camel. All right, that's what I've got for you guys. I've got Ozzy. I heard something else. Glubman, G-L-U-B-M-A-N, Glubman. All right, that's what I've got for you guys. That concludes the general reading. 29 minutes and 20 seconds. Let me write that down. All right, how is everybody doing? What'd you think of the reading? Let me go back and check this out here. Check out the chat, see what I might have missed. Okay. Oh, Sharon, you're looking for a new job, but not in your line of work in foreign country. Okay. Linda Murphy, hi. Sharon. You need something magical. Yeah, life's been kicking everybody's butt here lately, I'll tell you, but it's going to pass. It is Saturn retrograde, so I believe it's on the 20, it's the day after Thanksgiving. I want to say the 28th of the month. Saturn's going to go direct again. The energy should be better. There's a lot happening in the world too that's affecting all of us, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, please do me a favor, turn the news off. If you can't affect any type of change in what's happening, give yourself a day break. Okay, just take one, maybe 2, 3 days without any type of news. Enjoy your life. Be in the here and the now. Don't worry. Don't stress. Okay. All right. Who have we got here? Hi, Labe Belugo. So people on YouTube have been asking if you've shared your story. Yeah, when I first got on here, all kinds of people were asking me the same thing, but nothing ever came of it. So I don't know what that's going to mean for you, Toby. You were playing with Chat GPT. Be careful with that. Hey, Christina Villarosa from Canada. Susan Craft. If you'd like your question answered, I think you know, go ahead and check the description box on how it works. All right, Fiera. Hey, Sheetokes. Sketokes. I don't know. I know who you are. Don't know why I can't get that yet. Stacy, you haven't seen it yet. You're going to go back and watch it. Yep. Rob, you caught it. All right. Rebecca, you too. It's a good week. That's like an awesome week. All right, Vicky, you did. You're welcome, Stacy. Thank you for all your comments. I see them. Sometimes I don't get to them like the same day. It may be 2 or 3 days before I get to the comments. So if you get 3 hearts in a row, that's why. Oh, yeah, she's here with us. They're all here with us. You heard a name too, huh, Rebecca? Something that, oh, you're bombarded with it. Okay. Good. I'm glad you liked the reading. Thank you for all this love that looks like little ants crawling up my arm. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, take that break. Yeah, you need to turn it off, Anisha, especially in the since you're grieving. You're already in a place of difficulty. Okay, so if you could just turn that off for a while, go do something different, your healing process will speed up immensely, immensely. So find a craft, a hobby, something else you can do. Get up and walk out of the house, something, okay? Please, honey, for your own sake. Hi, James. How are you? Yes, you made it to a live stream. Good to see you. Hi, my piece. Shan, the new live looks different on YouTube. It does. Is it because of the picture I put up? Is that what you mean? Or like it just looks different? Because they are using AI on all of our videos now. So if we don't look right, we haven't changed anything. YouTube is enhancing our videos so that it's better quality is what it's supposed to be, but sometimes it's having some really weird effects and making us look like we're using AI on our own videos. I guarantee you I'm not, okay? Tell me what type of differences, Shan, what you mean by it looks different. Yeah, I don't watch the news anymore unless like a particular story from where I lived up in New York comes across on YouTube. And then it's already over and done with it, okay? I'm just keeping informed of what's going on there. But as far as what's happening in the big picture, I can't control the wars. I can't control the big banks. I can't, and there's no sense of me stressing over it. Now, if I feel like I need to take and get active on something that I hear about, I'll dive in and get as much information as I can. And then I'll write my senator. I'll write to my representatives and say, hey, we need action here. Oh, on mobile. Okay. All right. Thank you, Venetia. Yeah. Well, good luck with that, Rebecca. Tuesday is the day I get that tooth pulled out, and my infection is still there, even after being on antibiotics for 5 days now. So I'm a little concerned. But I do feel better because the infection is leaving my body, but it's still there. Yeah, I can't do it in horizontal. For some reason, it will not let me change it, even though it gives me the option. As soon as I switch it to horizontal, James, it tells me I have to switch my orientation. And I try to change it and it won't let me do it. So I don't know. Yeah, do something creative. Do something for your own sake. Hi, Poppy Cave. How are you doing? Good to have you here. Yep, check to make sure that the weather's good. If anything's coming your way, you have a heads up or whatever. See if there's anything happening that you need to be aware of, and then just go away. Just leave it alone. And you have to be careful where you get your news from. There's so much fake news out there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, where you're at, Rebecca, that is an issue. Yeah, their tooth problems are definitely not good. Definitely not good. Full screen live video. It's similar to TikTok Live or Instagram Live. Oh, okay. I've never done either one of those, but cool. Thank you for letting me know. I know they've added new features where I'm supposed to be able to do horizontal and vertical at the same time, but we'll see. They throw so much at us, and yet they can't even tell me at the end of my live streams. One week it tells me how much you guys paid for the readings. Okay, it gives me a total, so then I know what to look for when I want to give my thank yous to people. And then the next week that information isn't there. Yeah, I did tell them. They gave me a survey what I thought about my analytics, so I let them know. Poppy, if you want a specific question answered, please read the description for information on how that works, okay? Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with it either, James, but thank you. I've got some things going on, but if you want to call me, go ahead and do that, Toby. Thank you. Yeah, both of us need healing vibes, Rebecca and myself, and anybody else that needs healing vibes, we're all sending you healing vibes, okay? I'm glad you were smart enough to be able to put some money aside, James. I heard that they're going to be reinstated soon. Yeah, everything's different, Rebecca. It's all different. All right. So, if nobody has any questions, then I'm going to get the rest of my day going here, okay? Does anybody want to talk about anything before I sign off? Oh, get out of there! Hey! Get! I got a cat chase my squirrel. I think he caught it. Get! I forgot I was live. I literally lost my mind and forgot I was live. Sorry, guys. I just disappeared. Cat caught a bird. It did let it go when I yelled at it. Okay. You're welcome, Poppy. We don't talk about politics, Rebecca, okay? All right, Stacy. You and your boyfriend keep butting heads on something. He doesn't see where you're coming from. Will you two get on the same page and let this go? Will you be able to move forward? All right, let me look. Thank you so much for that donation. Let's see. Thank you, Rebecca. All right, let's see, Stacy. How's this going to go? I'm looking at your question because I want to make sure I'm answering that I'm getting you the information that you're wanting here. Will you get on the same page and let this go? Yes, absolutely. Something has to turn around, though. Something has to turn around. The roles have to be reversed. Put yourself, okay, this is what needs to happen. Both of you need to take a minute and present the same thing that you're butting heads about to each other, but not from your own point of view. Do it from their point of view. So you would give your boyfriend's point of view on this. Write it down too. Write this down, okay? And ask him to do the same thing. Say, what do you know, how, this is me saying this. What would I be saying? What am I coming from? Where am I coming from? This will actually create it so that you can both see that you're probably in agreement here. You're just hearing two different things right now. All right, let's see what else we can get here. The Fool on the bottom of the deck. So you'll break free from this, okay? You will be able to let this go. But that would be a great exercise right there. And I heard that that may help a lot of people in difficult relationships right now, where there's a challenge, you can't see eye to eye. Ask the other person to write, you know, a letter to you saying, this is the topic that's on my mind, and pretend that they are you and write it to you, okay? Or to them. They're writing it from your point of view and you're writing it from theirs. You get it. All right, I see somebody else has would like a question answered. Let me get oh, look at this, Stacy. Look, 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. With the Lovers, absolutely going to go in your favor. Beautiful. You will definitely figure this out. You two are good together. You two are usually very good together. So I think there's just a matter of confusion on what's actually being presented. So that would be a really good exercise to do there. All right, let's get you a Changing Life Oracle message. Says, no illusions. Stay grounded in the truth. Embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. Oh, this is beautiful. And it says fantasy land on the other side of the card. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and is on the same page. See, it's just a matter of miscommunication. You're not hearing the same situation or the resolution equally. All right, so that would be a great exercise for you guys, Stacy. Beautiful. So yes, absolutely, you guys will figure it out and you will be very happy in the end. Very happy. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, Rob, hey, thank you. Oh no, I felt that earlier. I was like, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that. All right, I will find out for you. This is my romance relationship deck, so I'm going to stick with it. And I'm sorry to hear that, Rob. But, you know, some things, if you allow certain things in a relationship, you allow it the first time, it continues over and over again. So there's certain boundaries that you need to have in place. Like, I won't allow somebody to cheat on me. If you cheat on me, you've disrespected me. And you obviously don't want to be with me. You want to be with other people, or me and other people. I choose to be with one person only. So that's my personal boundary. And they have the right to be with whoever they want. I'm not going to get upset with that, but I'm not going to stay in that relationship either. All right, Rob, let's see what's going on. Will you sort this out? And if you're aware of what the trauma is, there's no reason to break that boundary, okay? That's something that should stay in place. It's a protection. But make sure that you're not using it as a weapon. I don't think you are. All right. Yeah, I think there may be some issues of stability here, but you will get there. Okay, you need to start one step at a time. So break free from the trauma. Okay, the trauma in the past is over and done with. Start fresh, Page of Pentacles. And that Page of Pentacles is starting. Remember, don't forget. You're not forgetting, okay? Because you're not going to allow yourself to be put in those positions over and over and over again. It's too traumatic, okay? Elephants remember, okay? But the pentacle represents that first step, the foundation, laying the rules right up front, okay? So maybe she didn't understand. Who knows? It looks like you're going to figure this out, though. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Is there advice as to how to work this out, Spirit? Is there advice for Rob and his person to work this out, work through this? I mean, you guys are so new that you expressed the boundary to her, I hope. And now it's up to both of you to decide where you go from here. Eight of Swords. Think about it. Think about what you want. If this is something you really need to stick to your guns on, then you just need to express that, okay? But it sounds like you're wanting her back. So ask yourself the question, how much does it matter to you? Can you start fresh? I'm getting that you have a desire to. You definitely have a desire to. Ace of Cups. You want to make peace with us. Four of Pentacles. It's all about the stability. Is this somebody you can count on in the future? That's protection. Four of Pentacles represents protection too. We also have sand here, and I heard slippery slope. One more card here for Rob. All right, actually you're getting two more cards. Defend your position, okay? You have every right to stand up for yourself and declare that that can't happen, okay? And if it does happen again, everybody should be given a second chance, okay? Maybe, like I said, she maybe didn't realize that that was so important to you. Maybe you hadn't reached that point in the relationship to have that information exchanged yet. But you do need to stand up for yourself and declare what makes a happy home, what doesn't, okay? I do feel that you're going to be just fine here, especially when the first card out was the Ten of Cups, and then the Fool card, or Ten of Pentacles, and the Fool card was right behind that, Rob. Let's get clarifying life situation card for you. River of Release. Drift along the river of release, where waters carry away the burdens, guiding you towards renewal. So I'm hearing you two are probably going to resolve this with good conversations. Okay, you have to stand and declare. You have to be very clear. Okay, so it says release and renew. Embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal, allowing new energy to shape your path. So you're mentioning the past, okay? And Spirit is clearly trying to let you know to let go, release the past, but don't forget. It's not a matter of putting blinders on to bad behavior. No, you speak up about it immediately, okay? And this might actually be a good time in the relationship to touch on other subjects that might be needed to be discussed. So many people get into relationships without ever talking about the important things. But since you've already crossed a serious situation here, now might be a good time. Okay, so thank you for that donation. Sorry about me taking off like there. Yeah, the cat would just turn around and look at me and wasn't moving though. He had that bird pinned. He was like, ah, I want this bird. We got a lot of strays again. Thanks, Rebecca. Oh, okay. Good, 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 Stacy. Good. There you go. Awesome. Thank you for your kind words. You probably already know the answer. Did it fit with what Spirit just recommended? Okay, so you don't just let it go. You have a conversation about this. You talk about this and say, if this ever were to happen again, I'm not even going to say goodbye. I'll just be gone. Okay, you make it very, very clear. Yeah, that's how you become a doormat. If somebody cheats on you, treats you like junk or whatever, and it happens in marriages, like as soon as you get married, people turn. Oh, I no longer have to be trying to be in this relationship. I no longer have to be kind or gentle. So when that happens, that's the time to leave. Don't wait 20 years like I did. Yeah, I hope everything works out for you too, Rob. Exactly. If there's a lot of good in the relationship, then, we all need boundaries. We all need to understand, hi, Ella, that we're individuals first and foremost, okay? And we have a right to autonomy to do what we want to do without being controlled by the other person. And nobody, like I said, I kind of almost feel like for her, she may not even have realized how big it was for you. Okay. I think she knows it was a big deal. I think she knew that before she did whatever she did, but still. Well, thank you, Miss Toby. I appreciate you guys being here with us, with me. All right. So if no one else has any questions, anyone else have any questions? I got a lot going on again today. And because I'm getting my tooth pulled on Tuesday, and like I said, the infection is still in there, so I'm hoping that it's cleared up by then and that I can actually get this done. I get chipmunk cheeks whenever I get Novocaine. It literally just and I drool and have all that fun. So I won't be able to do a reading like that day. So I'll do a couple ahead to make sure you still have your readings. Thank you, Stacy. You too. Have a wonderful weekend and week. I look forward to seeing your name in the comments. All right. So there you go. Get some rest, Rob. You need it. Thank you. I appreciate your blessings. Same to you. Yeah, I don't want to leave you guys, without a message from Spirit. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah. I haven't had a tooth pulled in forever. And the only reason I did was because they were part of the teeth that I knocked out when I was a kid. And they put in the permanent. Thank you. And Rebecca, I hope everything goes well for you too with your dental thing. I really wished I could have gotten this tooth taken care of sooner because they could have done a root canal on it. And that would have been painless. I mean, absolutely painless. I am not looking forward to having this tooth pulled. Like I said, it should be painless, but I'm only getting Novocaine. I'm not going under. If you want a question answered, Ella, check out the description box, okay? The information below the video. I charge for having your questions answered. Yeah, I'm sure, Rebecca. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I broke my jaw in 3 spots and knocked out all my adult teeth when I was 8 years old. Bye, Vicky. Have a great day. All right, I guess I'm going to get off of here. Nobody else has any questions. I love you guys, and I will have messages for you for the rest of the week coming up. Yeah, for me too. The Novocaine is worse than anything else for me, but I don't want to go under. I've been under anesthesia way too many times, and every time I come out of anesthesia, I feel like I've lost a little bit more of me. You're welcome, Shan. Everybody, you're welcome. All right, it was great catching up with you guys, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful week. I will talk to you soon. Love you guys. I can do that. I can give you an angel number for the week ahead. Let's see what that is. Yeah, they actually wired my mouth shut, Venetia. Literally, I had a little opening where I could fit a straw in, and I ate watery mashed potatoes, broth. 8 years old. Yeah. Now do you know why I talk so much? And that's why I've got a very high tolerance for pain now, too. That's one of the reasons. Of course, I've broken all my toes twice. All right, let's see what your angel number is for the week. You're very, very welcome. And Venetia, try that with the news, please, because I really want to see you starting to heal, hon. You have gone through so much. Focus on something good. Even if you just watch something different. Yeah. And my teeth, I said I knocked all my adult teeth out because I was 8 years old. I already had them. They literally shoved them back into my face. They took an x-ray pad like you would do to get an x-ray of a tooth. Took something like that, had this big machine holding it, and then it slammed that tooth back. And I was only like the second person in the United States where they had ever done this. Calamity Jane. I haven't been called that since I was a teenager. Oh my gosh, James, that is so funny. All right, your angel number, guys. Look, it's somebody's birthday. It's 10/11. Take action. Have hope. There's a new beginning, a fresh start, a lifestyle change, Miss Vicky. Purpose, spiritual awakening. This card is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get your butt moving, the sooner you will accomplish what you are setting out to do. Those with the patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Beautiful, beautiful message. So stick with it. Keep going. You've got this. One day before yours, huh? Yours is on the 12th. All right. Well, that was for everybody, so don't think it was just for those people with that birthday, but maybe there was a special little call out for some of you. All right, my loves, I appreciate you, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.